the HP Omen 16.1 gaming laptop. We unboxed this laptop a couple weeks ago and we posted that video. We've gone ahead and moved forward with the benchmarking. We want to bring those results to you right now, but a quick review of the specs. This comes with the i7-11800H processor, RTX3070 that maxes out at 115 watts, 16 gigabytes of RAM at 3200 hertz. Then it has that 16.1 QHD 165 hertz LED display with Gsync at 300 nits of brightness, and then the 1 terabyte SSD. So let's get right into the benchmarking. Under the HP Omen Gaming Hub, you can monitor your system vitals from GPU utilization, CPU, RAM, how much storage you have. You can also do a little undervolting under this tab. You have your network boost. You have your per key RGB lighting configurations that you can do. And then you have performance control tab where you can set your fan speeds based on what you're doing to keep this laptop cool. No matter what you're doing, whether you're doing productivity tasks or playing some AAA games. And then you have your graphics switcher where you can switch from advanced Optimus, automatically select based on what you're doing. You let the laptop do that, and then you have GPU only where you can utilize the dedicated graphics for playing those AAA games, and when you do that, the system does not require a reboot, which is nice. This is the built-in 720p camera on the HP Omen. I'm going to do some typing here, see if you can hear it. It's not bad. Good for conferencing calls, but that's probably about it. So we're going to test out the speakers here with some no copyright music, and we're going to start at the level of 20. So let's go ahead and get this going. $40, 60, 80, 100. So I have to admit, it didn't really get all that loud until you hit between 80 and 100%. But the speaker quality is pretty decent. We performed some synthetic benchmarking using 3D Mark, and we started with Time Spy, and our graphics score was 9,231, CPU score was 10,126, and our overall score was 9,355. Our score compared to others online with similar specs was below average, and the average was 10,611. And if we look at our Firestrike score, graphics score was 25,015, physics score was 22,904, and combined score was 8,037. We got a legendary status at 20,419, and I'm not sure exactly the online scores there, but they're kind of funky, and they're probably not correct. So anyway, there you go. We also performed some synthetic benchmarking using Cinebench, and our CPU multi-core score was 12,921, and our CPU single score was 1,496. It's not bad. So we performed some screen tests with our SpiderX Pro, and some of the results were 99% of sRGB, 79% of Adobe RGB, and 78% of P3. We ran a CPU benchmark using Geekbench 5, and our single core score was 1,574, and our multi-core score was 9,288. I'm going to scroll down here so we can take a look at some of the performance scores. If I'm going too fast, you can definitely pause the video so you can take a better look at the detail. Okay. We ran an OpenCL benchmark and our score was 109,401. I'm going to scroll down a little bit so you can get the OpenCL performance scores. Okay. We did play some of our favorite games, one of them being Cyberpunk 2077, and these games that we're going to talk about, all the settings were set to high and the laptop was set to the dedicated graphics. Cyberpunk, we were getting between 38 and 41 FPS on average. And we also checked out Battlefield 2042, where we were getting on average between 56 FPS and 60 FPS. And like I said, those settings in-game were on high. And then what is becoming one of our favorite AAA games, New World, we were getting between 58 and 60 FPS on average. We did update our FPS result spreadsheet, where we did in-game benchmarking utilizing Shadows of the Tomb Raider, Red Dead Redemption, Horizon Zero Dawn, and F1 2020. So let's take a look at that now. So our spreadsheet here reflects that the HP Omen 16.1 gaming laptop with the RTX3070 for Shadows of the Tomb Raider with ultra settings got a max of 167 FPS, 113 FPS average, and then a minimum of 87 FPS. F1 2020 got a maximum of 256 FPS, average 203 FPS, and a minimum of 151 FPS. Red Dead Redemption got a max of 77 FPS, average 50 FPS, and minimum 29 FPS. And then Horizon Zero Dawn, let's see, the maximum is at 116 FPS, average 59 FPS, and the minimum was 23 FPS. So not too bad. Still running Shadow of the Tomb Raider in-game benchmarking. And it looks like the hottest is right under the lid, right above the keyboard at around 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. Looks like we're spiking at 27.5. The palm rests themselves get around 26 on both sides. We're running some benchmarks with our in-game tool with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and we decided to do some fan noise checking. So the fans are on high, the laptop is on high, the game itself is set to ultra, and let's check it out. So on high, it looks like the fan noise is around 54.2 to 54.6 decibels. The HP Omen 16.1 gaming laptop. Pretty nice unit. I even like the color. Lots of power under the hood. Lots of opportunity for upgrading. It's got a fantastic trackpad. Nice and large and smooth. The keyboard's decent. The screen is great. Plenty of venting to keep this laptop cool while playing your AAA games. We got this laptop for just a little bit over $2,000 with tax. I know that the Alienware M15R5 with the AMD 5900HX is on sale right now for $100 left at the Best Buy, on the Best Buy website. So keep that in mind. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this from Tech by Pike, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out, helps out the channel, and it gives us an opportunity to bring more videos like this to you. Not only that, it helps us get better as we go along, and we appreciate that as well, so thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.